Hello friends! Welcome back to another episode of Gloomhaven, the Guildmaster Campaign. So for this episode, we're pretty much just going to be jumping right into the scenario. We don't have too much upkeep to do beforehand, except for the Nightshroud here. And I brought in the Elementalist because I am thinking of taking on the greatest hero for today's scenario for the episode. So, before we jump in, let's take care of our Nightshroud here, who has a perk point to spend. And I didn't really put too much thought into this beforehand. Incantation could be a good one, adds 2 curse rolling modifiers. And I was also thinking of going with Twilight to start putting in the -1 cards, the -1 modifiers, but also infuse Dark. I think because we have some time before he levels back up again, I'm just gonna remove a couple more minus ones. Or I could put in a +1 and go invisible again. You know what, let's go with this. Instead of removing a couple more -1s, let's go with the +1 invisible. If we can get lucky and pull an invisible, then it's going to help out. Surprise invisibilities are always nice. The problem, of course, is that when you are already invisible because of like if you move and go invisible with something like, where are we here? Cloak of Shade, move, go invisible, and then we attack and we go invisible again. It happens. And of course, Wings of the Night, attack 1 and then go invisible. We could pull the invisibility modifier here and then go invisible again. It's going to happen. We can't force it to not happen, but if it can happen and we stay invisible, for instance, and we are about to become visible, then great, we can continue to be invisible. Alright, that's pretty much it. I just want to say one more time, I'll probably start every episode by saying that we have these 2 to unlock. So if you are interested in either of them or both, just let me know in the comments section and I can unlock them for you. They would be coming in at level 1, so we'd want to be leveling them up pretty quickly. So they'd probably be put to use immediately for at least a couple scenarios. Alright, that's it. I do have some money, but I looked at some enhancements and the options in the market. They're just not that great for these characters. I also looked at some of the items that we already have. We could pull them over. We could spend our money on unbinding them. You know what, let's do this one. I think this is a no-brainer. The iron helmet, it's only costs 5 gold to unbind it, so I'm okay with that. And for them all to share the iron helmet, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Body armor, I don't really think that, I mean, she could take the leather armor. I don't really want to put chainmail on her. And we are already using the shadow armor for the Elementalist. As for some of this gear, yeah, I mean, like jagged sword, maybe a tower shield, like some of this stuff would be great, wouldn't it? But I don't really, I mean, spending 50 gold just to use it, I mean, if it comes in handy, right? Since we know that we're going up against these enemies, one thing that I am interested in is the piercing bow. If we already have this much money, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I think we have one extra one over here. Yeah, We do have another, so we'll buy this one. Instead of sending that back and forth, Elementalist will take on the piercing bow. That's going to come in handy. Particularly against the Bone Rangers and the Living Bones and the Living Spirits, actually. So we have 3 types of enemies in this scenario that will all have shield. Also, somebody in the last episode, I think, said something about bringing in Living Night for the Living Spirits. I had a pretty tough time trying to kill the Living Spirits in the last episode. So I definitely want to bring that in, and I think just dropping Volatile Flame to bring in Living Night is a good idea. I kind of was using this for the fire ability, but I didn't actually have Black Fire, so it didn't really seem like a good reason to keep Volatile Flame. So since I don't have Black Fire, I'm using Ethereal Vines instead. Yeah, I'll drop Volatile Flame and bring in Living Night. Living Night will summon 2 wolves. They don't have, I mean, they're kind of average, 3 health, 3 movement, and 2 attack, but they do have a Pierce 2 as innate abilities for them. So we can kind of sick them onto the Living Spirits or the Bone Rangers, and they should be able to do some damage by themselves. And if they die, then we can bring them back later with Unending Dominance, and then that will bring any 4 cards back into our hand, 4 burned cards back into our hand. And that one certainly is going to be a good one for this kind of scenario. Alright, enough talk, let's jump in. Well, we've made it unscathed, so that's kind of nice. Alright, Swagger was known as one of the greatest heroes of this generation, rumored to be both a master of melee combat and a wielder of the elements. I find it funny that his name is Swagger. The Elementalist, being a powerful magician, is keen to understand how Swagger was able to harness physical and mental powers, and so wants our help investigating the past. One of Swagger's most famous heroic tasks was the protection of the village of Mudchute, which was located to the northwest of Bloodford. So that is where you head. The story of the Battle of Mudchute is almost legendary, where Swagger single-handedly protected the town versus a whole bandit camp. When you arrive at Mudchute, the village has been a ruin for over a century. Perhaps you can find some information about Swagger here. Okay. One quick last check just to make sure that I have the highest level cards that were available. Oops. Okay, we have Burial, and we also have Encompassing Shadow. So another invisibility card, that's going to be great. We can continue to use it on the Nightshroud or anybody else. We could actually, I didn't even really think about this, but Effect 1 Ally could be one of these wolves, right? So we could protect one of the wolves so that it can have an attack, and then in the next round it's invisible, so that we can have it attack again instead of it just tanking a hit or 2. So that is a possibility. All right, well, let's jump in. And I want to thank, I believe it was Ortsakmus that had said to kind of talk a little bit more than here are the 2 cards. So I'll go back a little bit to that. I am trying, I know I say this all the time, and it's still kind of new for me, and I think Gloomhaven, I want it to be good for when the campaign comes out. So I want to find my rhythm, and I can't seem to find that rhythm. It's really difficult here. Because there's so much to say, and it's very difficult to kind of um, you know, glance through things very quickly without leaving too much or too little detail out. So I'll go back. It doesn't seem that me talking less is going to speed up the videos anyway. Um, alright. The village is overgrown, and many of the buildings have collapsed. All the villagers left generations ago. As you start to explore, long undisturbed bones rise from the undergrowth. Apparently, all the villagers didn't leave after all. No, they didn't. So, basically, we're fighting the ancestors of Mudchute. Interesting. We do... No, that's not the button. Tab? There we go. We do have a couple X's of hazardous terrain. Not under them, though. And... Okay. Interesting. So we have a room to the left and to the right. And it looks like perhaps this is... Maybe this is like a town square, and this is one house and another house. Yeah. Pretty cool. I like it. Take a minute to take it all in. Alright. So, in our usual fashion, I will take a look at our clothes, our cards, and figure out how to start round 1. Alright, so round 1, first up is the Nightshroud at 7 with Prepare to Kill, where we're going to use the bottom action to move. And sorry about that. I thought it was late enough where construction would stop, but I guess not. So, prepare for the kill, for the move, and bringing in darkness, and then Wings of Night to attack and go invisible. I'm thinking standing right over here, just to kind of block some things from moving over, from the Elementalist from getting swarmed. Is kind of my thought. I'm not entirely sure yet. Berserker with Glass Hammer to go early and move, and Dazing Wound to stun somebody. One of these, most likely. Then Elementalist at 17 with Infernal Vortex. We want to start getting in as many of these elements as possible. Formless Power just to have an attack. I was kind of... Internal Vortex here. The attack for target all at range 2. I put him right... I put the Elementals here at first and thought, this is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack for all 4 of these. But I didn't want to burn this card too early. So maybe we'll find another way to do it. If I can find a way to do it while using the Piercing Bow, that might be a better option. Finally at 31, the Summoner. I can make that 30. This was another one I kind of went back and forth. We're going to force somebody, one of these probably, to move into this hazardous terrain. It's just going to do 1 damage, but it'll help. And Ethereal Vines to stop a couple of them from attacking. That is if I can go early enough. My other thought was to bring in the Wild Animation or the Thorn Shooter and drop right here. And I still like the idea, but I'd rather control for a turn maybe. Try and mitigate as much damage as possible. So if I can stun 1 and keep 2 from moving too close, that will be helpful. Let's see what they're doing. So Living Corpses, they are moving 2 and just attacking 2, so it's not that bad. The Living Spirits are doing a ranged attack at 2 range, so from where they're standing, it's not... It's not too bad from where they're standing. We wouldn't be taking any of that. But of course, moving 1, 2, and then making an attack at range 2, they would be able to do it. So let's try to mitigate this. Ooh, actually, the living spirit, the normal one, can only do a ranged attack adjacent. So we only have to worry about this one. Okay, well, first up. I don't want to go too far, right? Because if I do, then this one will be able to catch up to him. I'd like to kind of block as much as I can. So I guess standing here might be a good idea. That will stop this one from being able to reach anybody. This one could wrap around, I guess. But she is going to go first, so we could make it move back one again so that it will take more time. I'm not too worried about all of the damage now. But because it's not too much, right? But I don't want all of them to be attacking either, so but I think this is a good place. Let's move here. Skip the rest of that movement. And let's attack this one since it's going to be moving closer to us. We'll try and kill it first, basically. Alright, then we'll also use the black knife for a curse. I think we'll always use that whenever we have that opportunity. One thing that I should probably keep in mind here is I don't wear my headphones when I'm playing this, when I'm recording, so I might be talking when it's really loud, when, for instance, when they're screaming, or and I probably should keep that in mind. But alright, so here we go. I could go over here and stun this one instead. That's going to deal the most damage. But I'd rather the attack mean something. Now, I could pull a +1 or a +2, right? And that would be helpful. We do have better chances of pulling, well, 0s and 1s. I think I'd rather just... Yeah, I think I'd rather just deal the damage and put the stun on somebody else, though. I could go here. That would pull pretty much all of this toward her. And then if I go over here, we can mitigate one attack. So that might be what I do with the Elementalist. Or I can just go for this and hope to pull a +1 or a +2. Let's do this. And I'm going to continue to attack. Well, we'll take the 2. Actually, I'm going to attack this one. Since this one, I don't want to pull the ×2 and then it dies, right? I'd rather use that stun. Alright. I did pull a +1, so I would have done a damage there. That's fine, though. Yeah, that's fine. There's not much I can do about it now, so... let's... definitely undo this. Let's move over to here, actually. Oh, you know what? Okay, we're going to be... that is a poor choice now. Yeah, that is a poor choice. I guess what I can do with her now is attack these two, keep them from moving, and then I'll do this. I guess that's what I'll do here. So let's move up to here. Because now this one is moving. That yeah, I think I screwed something up here. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, as long as this one, like some of them won't be able to make it, and that's fine. We'll do it that way. Move over here. And we'll do this attack, but I'm not going to consume darkness because I don't want... Oh, I could do that too, couldn't I? That's an attack. So 1, 2, 3. I could hold both of those back and then stun this one instead. Stun, poison, and curse. I'd rather put the poison on somebody that has full health. None of them are elites, so I'll just use it here. Adding curses in as early as possible, we stun, and yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll do it that way. So we get ice again, alright. And let's not use the mana potion. Okay. So we want to attack these two so that they don't move toward us to make an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now I'm... Man, okay, I should have stunned one of them. And then I could hold these two, and I don't need to hold that one back. I could do that to this, and something else that I could do is, for instance, I could move this one back one, and then hold them here. And that one's going to move, but we don't have to worry about it. This one is going to move here and attack her. And then this one's going to move 2, and we won't have to do anything about it. I think that's what I'm going to do. We can hold them both back here. It's not controlling much, but it is 2 more attacks versus these two. I'd only be controlling 1 attack for now. Although this one wouldn't be able to move as close next round, right? So it would move maybe 2 next round, so we'd be mitigating this one for the next round. Maybe I'll do it that way. I think I like this idea because it's basically stopping this one now, okay, which isn't too important, but we don't want it to move 2 here and then next round move just 1 and attack of like 4 or something like that, right? So this way we're mitigating next attack, which could be much worse than just the 2. These 2 attacking now probably isn't going to deal as much damage. Now all of these are stuck where they are. So what I could do is, instead of moving one of these, because it doesn't really look like it's going to impact anything, I can undo and just move. Where would I want to move though? I mean, I could move here. I just don't know if that's necessary. I don't really need to take that space. And I'd rather leave some spaces open here for bringing in, like, the more spaces around her. If I bring her here, then she'd only have one space, one hex that she can summon for next round. And I'd rather leave as many open as possible. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is just dumb, but confirm the target. And I'm just going to move it over there. I don't know why. It's not a waste, but I don't really want to move her, so. Yeah, so now she's enraged, right? So we don't. Now is a good time for her to start dealing some major damage. And we'll see what that is this round. Alright, round 2. First up, Nightshroud, 15 with Doomed Breeze, with a movement and curse. And Spirit of the Night will be able to kill this enemy right here is normal. So we can kill it outright. Finally, we have a room filled with normals instead of elites, which is what we've been tending to be fighting lately. So we'll be able to kill you outright. That's great. And then curse as well. Probably just end up going over here to curse and then killing it, so that it's not visible next to any enemies. Next is Berserker with Defiance of Death. Because she has less than half of her maximum hit point value, she can hit for 5. And then Furious Aid to heal back up again. Heal a little bit, but we do have the heal 5 here that we could use as well. I was considering Reckless Offensive, but I didn't really want to take 3 damage and then heal 3 damage. I'd still be at 4 health with her. So since I'm already killing this one, we'll wait to use it, and we'll try and heal up a little bit more before using Reckless Offensive. 54 for the Elementalist for Stoking Hail to bring in some fire, and Shaping the Ether for a couple stuns. The Elementalist can reach both of them, so we'll see what they're doing for attacks. Otherwise, ooh, you know what? We need to go earlier because they can use ice to stun us. We don't want that. So I'm hoping 28 is fast enough. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I'm hoping 28 is fast enough because 23 is not much faster. If they're going to be going earlier, they're probably going earlier than both. Alright. And if they do end up stunning someone, we can just use the target too, and make some weaker attacks against some big guys here. Didn't I already do this? I did. Find some. Oh, that's right, because I just changed the initiative. Last is 92. The Summoner. Going to bring in the Thorn Shooter. I think it's a good card for a good ability for her. Particularly in a room with a lot of pretty heavy hitters, we want to be dealing damage quick, so let's poison as many as possible. And Biting Wind, just in case we'd like to heal a little bit more. She's going absolutely last for the most part. I don't think they can go later than 92. So she'll be able to heal somebody. Probably the Berserker, but somebody. Let's see what they're doing here. Yeah, here we go. So they're not even moving at all and attacking for 4. So I guess this one would have ended here. We could have just moved away. But we do have time, and we can kind of hurt and then take a step away, and we don't have to worry about any incoming damage from the living corpses. Spirits are going to be beating the Elementalist, but they're not using ice, so that's good. They are dealing some pretty weak attacks. Yeah, so we don't have to worry too much about this. Let's definitely move over to here. We'll use this to curse again. So they now have 3 curses in their deck, which is great. We'll consume dark to kill this one. Great. Now I might just take it right back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I think it's a good idea. I'm just gonna take it now, because I know I'll be able to get darkness back, and we'll be able to kill another one of these with that kind of an attack. So let's do that. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just take it. I don't really think that we need to mitigate that one. Yikes. Alright. We do have muddle now. That is a pain. Okay. I think we should still stun them because we don't really need to stun these guys. Now I could use the piercing bow, but it's not that big of an attack, so I'm just gonna skip it. We're doing this more for the stun. Yeah, so I would have had 2 damage because of that and 0 because of this, so it wasn't really worth it. We do want to move. Let's continue to kind of shuffle slowly along this wall here toward this door, and we'll kind of keep our distance from these over here and just focus on these ones for now. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, no mana potion. Okay. Next, I think because we're muddled, I really wanted to attack this one, but because we're muddled, I'll make this attack. Good. That was a good choice. And I'm going to move away instead of using that heal. But I'm going to use this potion. I really wanted that other heal, but this is kind of why I have her using the heal as well. So if they did make an attack, you know, that we'd be able to heal her as well, but I'll move away for instead of using this heal and taking an attack of 4. So probably just completely remove that heal. Great. And we'll drop that thorn shooter right there. Now we could bring in a card. Ethereal Vines might be a good one to bring in to kind of mitigate some incoming damage with the Mobilize. But I think we're fine for now. Because they're both stunned. What we can do is, if I really feel like we need it, I'll bring it in next round, and then we can use it on them. Alright. Well, round 3. And, yeah, as you can see, I didn't really plan it this way, but we're just all lined up against that wall. I think this is kind of the way that we're going to have to do this. Stay far away from, like, this one, as we're targeting on the ones that are closest to us, and keep distance away from between us and the ones that are furthest away. It's going to take a couple turns for it to reach us, so I think this is a good way to do this room in particular. Okay, first up is the Nightshroud at 21. Alright. Well, we might as well... Yeah, 21, that's fine. Using Cloak of Shade and Empowering Void. This is, we're just going to move, attack for 1. It's not going to be very powerful. We're just getting ready for the next round. Berserker at 24 with From the Brink. Just to move, I'm probably not going to use the target or push ability here because I'd like to attack for 5. I'll take 2 damage in the process, but this one's going to allow me to kind of move back here. I guess this one would too. Yeah, let's do it that way. I'll use this move 3, and we'll go at 37 instead of 24. It doesn't really change much for me, but yeah, I don't think it'll change much. 40 for the Elementalist with ice spikes. We'll use this fire here to wound, and this is a nice juicy target here. Crystallizing Blast can move 4 so that I can move back into this corner. We're gonna get ready to open this door very soon, but I'm going to, and I probably will do it while we still have some enemies here because the rooms aren't very large. I'm not too worried about it. It could be nasty in there, but I don't expect to be seeing too many enemies in these smaller rooms here. And then at 51 with Mighty Bond and Bonded Might for movement. And then we'll have our friend here attack twice during that turn. We can poison a couple of them. Yep. And we'll start moving. Again, we'll start pushing it this way and make an attack, and then we can continue moving toward that door. So we don't have to worry about these, and they're not moving at all, and they're taking damage. So this is good. This is good. We can stay away from all of that. I would like to kill this one, however, so because I have too many people kind of focusing on it. Well, let's just pick up this money, I guess. Okay, it's looking pretty good now. It might be a little scary to be... Oh, man. Yeah, they're going before us. Okay, well, we didn't pull the ×2. Oh, I should have realized that it was going before the others. Yeah, my bad on that. Alright. It's alright though. Let's move over to here. And we'll make this attack anyway. I don't think I'm going to take the 2 damage now. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Attack of 5. Okay. We didn't need it, but better safe. Even though I just put the Nightshroud in danger there, but it's okay. Alright, we want to... 1, 2, 3... Why can't I go here? Difficult terrain? With what? I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see I don't see anything here. It just says difficult terrain. We can make that attack from here anyway. And you know, in this case, the piercing bow might be pretty nice because it is an attack of 2. and then wounding them. So if I draw a +1 here and a +1 here, well, no, you know what? We'll skip it. Yeah. But we did get earth and ice, so that's great. And they are both wounded. Okay. I mean, I apologize at this point. I'm losing my track of thought here because there's construction. I'm trying to do this during the day, and this is not working out. So I'm going to finish up this and probably just pause and come back later. All right. I want to finish up this round first, though. We'll end the Elementalist turn. Yeah, I don't think I wanted to use this. We're bringing in ice and earth. Okay. Yeah, I apologize for this. Oh, no, I definitely didn't want you to attack that one. That one was going to die anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do it like that. I'm going to put you... I'm going to use this one. Think actually, you know what, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's continue to move this way, and we're going to make the attack on this one. I know it's not going to do anything, but it will poison it. So if it does heal, it won't heal the damage that it takes because of the wound. And I'm not using the stamina potion to bring back ethereal vines now. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, round 4. We do have dark, we have ice, and we have earth. So we will see how we can use these. Nightshroud will probably be able to use Spirit of the Night to just kill this one outright. If it doesn't heal now, then I'll try to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I don't want to take it unless I can kill, and I'd like to kill this one if not that one. So I don't have a whole lot of movement either. That's too bad. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't even actually reach this one without burning a card. Yeah, that one's not. That's on the top. Okay. Well, let's see what damage we can do in round 4. Alright, round 4. Starting off with the Berserker at 24 with From the Brink. Get some movement and unbridled power for a stun. We'll figure out who that stun's going to be on. I guess these are my only 2 options here. 2, 3, yeah. So the only 2 options, but if they decide to heal, then let's definitely make sure that one of them can't do it, at least. Then the Elementalist at 65. I am going a bit later this round because I want the Living Corpse to move up. I would like it to move up toward us, and yeah, I guess we don't have a whole lot of movement this round, so I'm kind of hoping that they are able to move out a bit in our direction. Anyway, Elementalist 65 with a range attack and a range attack on top. This way we can also get we can infuse dark and then use both of the ice and earth for our benefit here. I guess that would be an attack right here, but we could attack both of them maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I think I'm gonna try and go a little earlier with, let's see, 65. I mean, it's not a very good option here. 1, 2, yeah. The problem is that I want one of them to come up. I'm gonna have to keep it this way. I would like to be able to use it and then have it again after, but I don't think that's going to be... I don't think it's possible. Anyway, 91, Silent Force, oops, and Spirit of the Night. Spirit of the Night, I'd like to use this, but if I can't, then so be it. I could use the move 3 on top here and then this bottom attack instead. You know what? Let's do that. We'll go 44. I'll see how to use it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll use Black Knives top action. Here we go. So that when we're invisible, we can perform some range attacks, and then just, yeah, this isn't really necessary either. Whoops. Oh, I guess space will allow. Space hits that. Well, okay. They are going. He is going to move 2, which is nice, and it's going before all of us, so we don't get impacted by that. And then they are going to heal, so we don't want that to happen. We want their wounds to take place. So we'll see who was next. Right. And I just kind of chose 2 very late cards. We'll see. I don't know how I'm going to use this yet, but okay. Well, we certainly want to kill or make sure that this one doesn't. We don't want this one to have a turn. Oh! You know what? I just realized this would have been perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna undo this. 1 sec. Okay, so I undid it, and I don't actually think I needed to undo it, but I'm doing this anyway. No, I think I did. So I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. If it's going to change anything, but I'm still. Oh, here we go. I'm still gonna do this because I realized I could push this one to here actually. It might still move over here and then it won't matter anymore, but we're going to stun this one anyway. Great, yeah, we did pick up some gold, so that's nice. Now, there's only 1 target here, so I guess it doesn't change much. My thought here was that I could use the Nightshroud to attack here. I could kill it, but he's actually going after, and it's going to want to move closer. So it would probably, because it's the same distance from everybody, it would probably still move here. Maybe we get lucky and it moves there, but what I'm going to do is just attack it with this, I think. Yeah. And then I'll still use the bottom action here, and I'll attack here instead. ×2, great. Fantastic. So this turn's going to be kind of useless now. Oh, I did choose the wrong one. Yeah, I meant to do the other thing. Okay. Okay, well, that's too bad. I am just going to use this. It doesn't really change much. Instead, I'm using this card. I'm just gonna pick up some gold. I'd probably be doing the same exact thing that I'm doing right now, but... And... something that I was thinking about is... I think I actually chose the wrong cards here, too. I was thinking of moving into here and then dropping either the Iron Beast or the Hounds. I think I wanted to drop the Hounds instead, because this shield I could use for the Hounds, and then they could have a little bit more protection. So, oh man, I kind of screwed up here. Well, we can use her potion to get it back. Get something back here. And I don't think I want her to just open up the door now, so what I'm gonna do is just do that. I'm not gonna do anything else. This was kind of a weird round here, but I think I'm going to use this anyway, because I'd like to put Living Knight out now. They do have quite a bit of movement, and they can really help encircle this and kill it, and then catch up to us. So I'm going to use... You know what, let's use this, and then we can loot too. Well, loot one, but loot as well in the next round. Alright. And we're just going to be choosing the fastest possible. Guess I didn't click on his. I think what I'm going to do here is maybe... I don't think... Okay, he does have this. So 1, 2, 3, open the door, and then just go invisible with the 23. I think we'll do it that way. The Living Spirit's going at not healing, so that means we don't need to worry about you at all now, because even if you try to heal in the next round, you'll be dead. So let's open this door here, and if it's really hairy in there, we can use the move 6 to just back out. Let's see what they're going to do. 74, 91, and 70, but it has a range of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unfortunate, but it is going at 70. So we'll be able to make him invisible first, and that's the important part. Now, the question is, well, this is just going to move 2. That's going to move, well, okay. If he's invisible right here, then we don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to skip the attack and then skip this movement. Just hang out in the doorway so that they all kind of hang out there. We don't have to worry about it right away. And since we don't have to worry about this, can I reach anybody else? No. Man, it would be great to get some boots on her. Well, let's at least move up. And I'm still going to use this just so that I can get some fire. We'll confirm the target. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's already wounded, already poisoned, pretty much already dead. So, okay. This is perfect, though. We can... Well, let me see here. Undo. I mean, I definitely want to do it this way. I'm just wondering Yeah, I guess I should just... I want to do it this way. There's no reason to do it any other way. So, everything's stuck in there. There's some... What is that? Like spiked or prickly vines coming out of the ground. Kind of weird. Difficult terrain. Okay. I mean, it's just... you can see the window here. Pretty cool. I kind of like this art. Kind of looks like it would be a church with like this kind of a small church, but I don't see why anybody would have this in their house. And you know what? I'm gonna use this just to kind of move. Do I want to move out of the way, or do I want to move? I think I want to just move that way, don't I? Let's make sure about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So it's not moving and it's not going to be attacking. I'm going to skip out on this. Make sure to use that next time. There. A little bit of damage for her. Should help. So this one's dead now. That's great. Confirm the action. Oh yeah, loot. Okay. And I want to bring these in, but I don't want them to be running in immediately. So if I put it here, that's 1, 2, 3. It can go in. So here, and what's wrong with this space? Why can't I? Is there something wrong with this space here? Clear the targets. Undo. No? Oh, do I have to do this separately? Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, please don't screw me on this one. Okay. Well, that's interesting, but okay. We brought in the 2. We'll be able to shield them before it gets to before they get into any danger. All right, cool. And pretty much we're going to just like take long rest for everybody. This one's just gonna straight up die. So yeah, long rest. Long rest. And actually, he will be able to make an attack because he's invisible on your next 4 attack actions while invisible, not just while you're invisible. Okay, so never mind. I mean, we're going to be doing this. So it looks like they're going to suffer more damage. That's great. These are not moving at all. They're not moving at all either. Oh, this one will move 1. That's unfortunate, actually. 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's very unfortunate. Especially because it's an attack of 4, and the Elementalist has 6 hit points. Okay. I will just take this damage, and I'll wait until... it really matters. If it's going to kill it, then that's when I'll use the shadow armor. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, round 7. I'll show what we burned, or what I burned for each character, and then what the cards took. So, first up is Elementalist. I burned Malleable Evocation. This is one of those cards. I know I've used it a lot in the past, but it's an attack 0 with range 2, so I have to be pretty close. There's no extra range here. And it's just a move 2 with some extra goodies. And this one in particular for this scenario, it doesn't feel like I'm able to make a lot and use it all at the same time. If I had some enemies that were producing some, or if I had some other characters that were infusing some of these, then sure, I'd probably love to keep Malleable Evocation, but it's not. I don't think this is the right group to keep something like that. And I chose at 23 Encompassing Shadow for the invisibility, and Stoking Hail to infuse fire and move. The invisibility, I think, is just going to go right on to the Nightshroud. We'll be able to use that and then stay invisible too. Next is the Summoner at 31 with Unwavering Hand to heal somebody here. I'm sure somebody could use a heal. Either, yeah, it looks like pretty much everybody could use a heal actually. And Forged Ferocity, and we're going to use that shield, as I was discussing before, to go onto our summoned allies. So because they are going to be charging in here, I'm hoping that they go right here and just start attacking them. They do have Pierce. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like... Okay. Find the right pixel here. The Shadow Wolf has Pierce 2 as innate, and it's an attack 2. So as long as they can focus on these two, I'm pretty happy. And then the shield is going to help with any incoming attacks against them. I hope it's not much though, but I kind of assume that it's going to be. She burned Ethereal Vines. I don't know if I'm going to be in the right position to use this against. The heal would be nice, but I do have other ways of healing. So here's another one. So I can heal them back up again. The move 2 and then heal 1 adjacent all summoned allies is great. Don't get me wrong, but that means I'm going to have to be pretty close to the fight. And I don't think she's going to be moving too far from where she is now, so that she's ready to just summon and push things through this door once we open that one. At 37, the Berserker with Dazing Wound, where we will take a couple damage and attack 3 with Stun, find somebody that's going to be worth stunning, and then Strength and Agony, where we'll have move 4 up to move 7. So we'll probably be taking quite a bit of damage. I'll probably end up using that to her heal on him. On her, sorry. The Summoner's heal on the Berserker. There we go. So that the Berserker can run in and take upwards of 5 damage just to stun somebody. And we'll see who that target's going to be. And then at 91, after everybody else has gone and he'll be invisible the whole time, the Nightshroud. Yep. Oh, and I burned Furious Aid. It's just a loot and a heal. I probably should... I mean, this heal is pretty important for her, but I want her to be more mobile. I don't want her to be stuck in one place, and we do have ways of healing, so I think it'll be fine. Yeah, going at 91 for Silent Force, the attack 3+2 because he'll be invisible, and then moving and staying invisible. So we'll also be making an attack because of his Black Knives. That'll be a ranged attack though. So Living Bones Elite, so not too much incoming damage from them, that's perfect. But they are going to be going before. That is a problem. Ooh, just barely. It's not a problem. This is actually perfect. That they're going right between the Elementalist and the Summoner. So they're not doing anything. Bone Ranger Elite going to be attacking one of them again. That's unfortunate. And they're not moving. Perfect. So, make our friend here invisible. We are just gonna move away, actually. I don't want... It's an attack of 2, so it's not that bad. I guess, no, let's hang out here so it's not attacking them instead. So, what we have to do is... Oof. Undo. This is really... It's kind of getting on my nerves that if I skip my movement, that I can't infuse the element after. Now, if there's a rule saying that you can't do that, then please find it. Let me know, because I cannot find this rule, and it's probably right under my nose, and I just haven't found it. But see, if I move away, I won't be able to move back. So it looks like they are going to be this will be attacking one of them, which is... Oh, but, okay, never mind. They'll have a shield up. So as long as it doesn't pull a +2 or 3, we'll be fine. But let's just go to there. And I could use this now. What are we bringing in? Darkness and fire. So if I bring in something else, I could do an attack 4, range 4. And along this path, I think I should be able to see that. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, that worked out in our favor barely, just barely. Oh, great. Oh, thank you. You're actually joining the fight now. That's awesome. Okay, that's fine. It would be... I mean, it pierced that, but... Awesome. Yeah. I think I used this maybe once or twice in the board game, but when I brought her in, she was already at a kind of medium level, so it wasn't too necessary. Or there are kind of better cards at higher levels, but I decided to use it, use this card once or twice just to kind of learn a little bit about it. I think. Still stands that I want to attack, or not attack, sorry, heal the Berserker. I think that's okay. He's going to be invisible for some time, and we're going to be pretty far away to not allow the Elementalist to take too much. Oh, see? Come on. Of course it drew the ×2. God, I love this game, huh? Okay, I'm gonna do something about this. We're gonna take 2 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good enough. Yeah, take the damage. We're going all the way in here. I am not allowing this to live. And these Bone Rangers. Yeah, take 2 more damage. I don't care. There, stunned. They're not moving, that's good. And let me think. I guess what I could do here is move right into this space, and then that's, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's probably going to move to here anyway. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter where we go, but I'm still gonna go here, I think. I want to deal damage to this guy fast. Yeah, we want to stay invisible. And we're going to make an attack of 5, black knife. Ugh. Because we're invisible, we can make another attack. And yeah, we'll do it right against this one. Alright, well, round 8. Okay. First up is the Nightshroud at 7. I know that he's invisible, but I'd like to be kind of... I guess it doesn't really matter the way that... I mean, 7 or 24. I don't want to go too late. That's the only thing. So, move 2, we'll take the element and then attack 1 and invisible. It's not much. Again, it's staying invisible that we can use the knives still. We can make an attack of 1 and also infuse darkness. This is why I love prepare for the kill, because no matter if I use it for the top or bottom, sure, it's just an attack 2 or a move 2, that's what the defaults are, but I mean it's bringing in darkness no matter what the top or bottom. And once you enhance it, because this is kind of, I feel like I put as much money as I could into this one card because there's no reason to get rid of it ever. Putting things like poison and wound on the top here, or just +1s. I mean, making an attack 4 or a move 4. These things are great for this card, and it's an initiative of 7. All right, promise I'll stop talking about this card. I love this card. Oh, you're not even first. Berserker's first at 21. I'm going to use this, stand right here, and do an attack of 4 on all of them. I'm hoping that's not a bad choice. We will have to move 2 to get to here. But an attack 4 on all of them should be pretty good. We will take 3 more damage for that. Yeah. It should be fine. We don't have much more to go, and we can mitigate some incoming damage with burning a card, and I don't think we should be able to kill both of these. That one's the only one I'm thinking we might be in trouble with. 25 for the Summoner, Biting Wind and Unending Dominance. This is really just going early, and I want to use these cards later. That's about it. That's really about it. Although, now that I think about it, let's use one of these instead. Let's use this one, because I could just move to here, move this up a little bit more, or move it this way might be a better option, because I need it to get around this, and it has to go all the way around. So I might try and use these to get it moving in this direction a little bit. I'll keep that in mind. Elementalist at 45 with Formless Power and Crystallizing Blast. This is just if I need to get in here. The Formless Power, I should, in theory, be seeing this, but I totally don't know. I think we can draw a line from this corner to this corner, and that should be fine. It looks like it's fine, right? But I've seen things seem to work, and that I want it to work, but it didn't that way. So, okay. Anyway, Living Bones. There are 2 of them, and it is going the earliest, so that's kind of a pain. I guess it's gonna move here instead. And then this one's just straight up going to attack here. It's not gonna move. The Bone Ranger is stunned, and then these guys, I'm hoping we can take care of them before they have a turn. Good. I'm glad to see that. That's a bit annoying because this is really bad, that heal. But let's still do it. right? Let's do it. I feel like it's worth it. I'm hoping for some +1s here. Nope. That +2 would have been nice on these two. So you didn't kill the ones I really wanted to die. Okay. Thank you. Oh, what a punk. Alright. So let's make this attack here. I guess I could have attacked there, but I'm still gonna do it. Even though it's muddled, good. We got some good ones there. Now we can move. Confirm. Oh yeah, going invisible. Yep. Stay invisible for a couple more turns. That's great. And we might as well, let's pick up some of this loot back here. There we go. Nicely done. Oh. Oh, come on. Alright, alright. So I don't really like the idea of moving all the way over here, but I guess maybe from here he'll be able to attack. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Alright. Well, we're doing it. It's still working, but it's... Yeah, okay, we can't see... Alright, so this is good to know. We can't see beyond this on this kind of angle, which to me makes no sense. Because I feel like this corner, if gone through here, can attach, but it doesn't. Yeah. So undo. We can use this to just up into here, and then we'll make this attack. I hope that you'll be able to show the Berserker what's up here. Nope. Hey, good. They drew a curse. How many curses do they have, by the way? 3 more, it looks like? Alright. We're doing pretty good. I'm not complaining. I know it sounds like I am sometimes, but it's frustrating pulling when we pull curses and they pull ×2s, you know, and it happens. It happens. Okay, well, round 9. We only have to deal with this one. Let's make sure to kill it, and perhaps try and open this door. That's pushing it. That is pushing it. It looks like it looks pretty difficult to do that. And it doesn't look like a good idea either. Alright, well, I know what she's doing. Yep. And let's go late so that I can kill this so that it's not trying to move this way. I don't think it would, but let's just... I want to go late so that everyone's kind of moving in this direction after. What can I do here? Well, I can... We'll do this to get ready. We'll be able to even use some of that? Nope, I guess not. Okay. I'll use... I need to use burial. I wanna make this work with burial because it looks really great, right? Curse all 3 of them, immobilize all 3 of them. It does burn, but it's an attack of 4 with range 4. That's pretty fantastic. I guess it doesn't really matter what we choose. Probably gonna have to rest before we get to that door anyway. And well, let's do this and this. And we'll try to kill it before we get going. Sure. Alright. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, he's just gonna die. So, that's the case. Then I think I'm just gonna like pretty much run, right? Don't worry about that. There we go. Skip the attack. The Berserker's turn. We're kind of clustered here, aren't we? Alright, well, undo. I'm just gonna use this for an attack. Doesn't really matter what I do. I'll get a point for it, and then I'm just gonna pick up some loot here. Yep, we'll pick up that one. Probably will be leaving these two behind. Let's see here. Man, this is bad. We are really... I should have realized what was going on here. I guess I'm just gonna confirm over here. Stop. And skip. Then undo. You know what? I think better for me to just get out of the way rather than trying to find a way to get this around, and we'll skip this attack. Round 10. Yeah, this is kind of clustered, and the problem here is that this difficult terrain, and another problem with it is that we can't see it either. It just looks like a normal tile. So something's underneath this that's not showing. Yeah, I don't think we'll get a good... Well, we want to move 3. 1, 2... Yeah, we'll be stuck back there. We don't need 3. Do that. Long rest, that's fine. And you're kind of in the way. I'm a short rest. That's what I want. That's the one I wanted. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just run in there, burn something, and I'm just gonna burn this card, and I'm gonna attack just to go invisible. That way we can, like, he can run in, open the door, and so we can have some of our summons try and make some attacks on them, while everybody else is gonna try and catch up a little bit. And I'd love to have that, but okay. Let's see what we get back there. I'm gonna use this because well, one, I haven't used it, but it'll allow me to get a little further instead of using my movement cost here. And I can also do something like block here or block here so that they have to kind of run all the way around this. What's back here? They're gonna be targeting all enemies within range of 2. Okay, so it's gonna move 2. 1, 2, and then cursing everybody in range. Luckily, nobody's gonna be in range unless someone's standing here, and I don't think that's gonna happen. These guys are gonna move 1. And actually, they're only normal enemies. This is kind of new to me. I feel like it's a bit new, right? Let's hang out here so that the living spirit doesn't stand there, and I can make an attack on this guy instead. I don't see a reason to go anywhere else, so I'll just confirm here. Skip the rest of that. Alright. Confirm, we go invisible, so now they are going, all of this is going to have to walk around this way. That is, for now. I mean, all of them will walk around. So it's going to get a little clustery over here before they can file out one by one. Great. Now from here, I don't think I'll be able to see anything. 1, 2, 3, yeah, probably not. Undo. But if I had a movement of 3, yeah, I still would be here. 1, 2, 3. I could maybe attack this for just the 1. I don't think that's really... What is she doing? Just moving 2. I'm gonna move 3. This kind of sucks that I have this and I can't do much about it. But I can actually hit here. Yeah, okay, I did 1 damage, so that might be somewhat worth it. I am going to use it this time because... Nope, no I'm not, because he needs to rest next. And I just skipped my turn, didn't I? Whatever. Whatever. Oh, at times 2. It's about time. Yep. Heal. Perform the long rest. And I think I can't get rid of that. I definitely don't want to get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of these. So I guess I am going to have to get rid of one of these, aren't I? Let's drop this. I don't think I'm going to need the movement to get in there. But look, see how clustered they are now? So as long as I just kind of like block right here, and this is going to do a pretty good job. One of these, this summon's going to do a pretty good job. Actually, this is perfect for the Thorn Shooter. Just shooting whatever's standing right there. We want to go as late as possible. And then just go right back to invisible. To hold that. That's perfect. So we don't actually have to go late at all. We want to go early so that it doesn't move away. Or we could actually attack this one instead. That might be a better idea. Try and take out one of these. Let's go early. I like that. We're going to be staying invisible anyway, so it's good. Who's next here? We kind of want to go early again here. So let's use... I don't want to go too early because I want... If I'm going to heal somebody, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think I want to use this again. I almost want to send this in too, but it's going to get a bit clustered. So I think with whatever I have at the moment, that's what I'm going to stick with. Let's go with Unwavering Hand. And let's stay at 96. Let's go super late here. We're gonna long rest. Oh man, I could definitely see a perfect crystallizing blast right here with this. It wouldn't do too much damage potentially, but if I got some +1s, and if I, more importantly, pulled some of these, then that would be great because then I can set up for the next round, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chances. I am just gonna long rest though. I think I'll have more opportunities to do that. And you just long rest back there too. Okay, so just gonna heal. It's unfortunate, but poison now, it's not gonna heal at anything, so. But the piercing is gonna be annoying, right? Then they are going to move 2 and attack for 2. But if I can kill one of them, then that's good. But they are almost certainly going to be attacking my Shadow Wolf there. Let's make this attack. I want to try and kill this. It does not matter what I do here. Okay, I'm staying invisible. Good. So I don't even have to move, and I'm not, I guess I can use this to stay invisible, because, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. You know what, actually, what I could do is back up to, like, here. No. Yeah, actually, if I stand right... Well, this is the problem, right? If I stand here, then they won't be able to hit my wolf. But then the wolf won't be able to do anything, because this would move here. It can't move anymore. It just moves 2. If I move back here, then one of them will be able to move up, but the rest won't. So let's do that. Yeah, I like it. Skip the movement, just use it, go back invisible. See what I mean? Like, I had the attack, I went invisible, then I went invisible again. So, it's just, that stuff's just gonna happen. It's unfortunate, but... Please don't pull. Come on. This is just super frustrating. Okay, I mean, you're poisoned, but whoop-de-doo. This could be cool. I mean, it's already dead, right? Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm gonna drop this, the Iron Beast here. That way we can find a way to bring it. The problem is, of course, now we're clustering again. Is there a way for me to... Yeah, I can. Let's pull you out of the way. And we'll pull you closer so that we can actually try and kill you. Berserker is resting. We are still below, so we could use this to 1, 2... Yeah, we can't even stand there. We need a movement of 4. We need that. I'm just gonna drop this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it, and with all of that shield there anyway, there's no reason to attack for 2 anymore. Unless I can get through it. Heal. Crystallizing Blast. We are definitely using that. I want to keep this. I want that one. And... You know, that's the one. I don't think going invisible at this point... I know it's huge, but I really need him to kind of focus on attacking now. And I'm going to skip that. Yep, because I've got a pretty good plan here. We're gonna go with no, actually we're not. How far does that go? 3. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could. Yeah, I can't really see what's in there unless I am to move here, and I don't think that's a good idea. And I want to go, well, I can only go early, but punch and just move out of the way. That's all I want to do with you. And then this is going to be able to do some fun damage with, what's it called? The retaliation. It's just one retaliation, but they're all pretty low on health. Okay. We'll go with this. But he's already going to be bringing in some, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. Okay. We won't use burial for infusing darkness, but I will use this to infuse a couple, and formless power. I don't want to use it, but I'll make an attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need the 4. Where is 4? 4. And we'll use Defiance of Death for this. Because she's already low on health, so that'll be an attack 5. I'm hoping that's actually what kills it, so let's not use this. Let's use this and this instead. And I'll just use it just to get something going. Yeah, they're not even moving. And then the living spirits, pretty weak attacks, but they are muddling. That can be a problem. Okay. But let's attack here. Man. I mean, there's really no reason to attack, but because I know. Okay, it's dead anyway. Great. And your what do you mean skip attack? Oh, because I'm invisible. Sure, let's hit this one. Cool. There we go. And I'm just gonna back out of here. And this is super clustered. Hey, I'll take it. But it wasn't going to do any damage anyway, so... Yeah. Oh, come on. Ugh. Alright. Well... I could go for this. Sure. Go for it. And we'll loot. Come on, loot. Here we go. I don't even, just please don't pull any nulls or anything like that. Of course you did. Alright, well we got 1, so that's good. So we did get 3 of them. We got fire, ice, and earth. That's worth that. We didn't really do anything for damage. And we might as well get wind, right? Because we do have this. So we might as well grab wind. That will be helpful. We did get it. We got it once. Berserker's turn. Yeah, we're going to be... Unfortunately, we have to take some damage. We'll just take the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? What's happening here? Thank you. I was wondering why it wasn't showing, but okay. Times 2. Alright. We've dwindled them down quite a bit now. They're not moving. Yeah, I think we're on to something here. It's just a matter of getting in there and killing them. We are going to unfortunately be losing quite a bit of gold here. I mean, I guess it's only 6 gold, isn't it? Yeah. That's not too much, but I'd like to pick up every penny in these kind of cases where there's a ton of enemies. We want to pick it all up. It's only worth 2 per loot pile, but I mean, that's something, I guess. So, okay, we're going to just short rest here because I already know what we're going to do. I'm going to use... I almost want to just bring this in and say screw it. She's gonna die anyway, but I kind of like this idea. Let's do it. You know what? We'll just take long rest for the rest. For the rest of the time, we'll have this round. Yep, we're gonna have this round and long rest. One more round, long rest. And I guess that's 2 rounds, and we should be done by that time. And this is 6 experience. I'd really like to use it, so... I mean, this is the summoner, right? Let's do it. The problem is I don't know if it's going to be too clustered to be able to do anything. We'll have to just make that judgment when we see what they're doing. Let's certainly go for this. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need some movement, actually. Is there a way? Yeah, that one is the one with like jump and all that stuff. Let's do this instead, I think. Just long rest. Just stay out of the way, please. I want to put some wounds out there and let's go in there with this, I guess. What's probably going to end up happening is like I'm going to end up losing her too. But I'm kind of okay with it. I've been super no, we don't want to stun. Or do we? Actually, let's do it that way. Yeah. Alright. I've been super careful trying to keep everybody alive, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary to keep everyone alive. What's necessary is to finish. That's it. So let's move in. I'm just gonna move all the way up into here. Kind of leave some space back here. I am gonna use fire. And you're stunned. I guess one of them could move right to here, yeah. They're gonna attack twice. This works out really well. That attacks first, and then this attacks. So it poisons, and then it attacks. It has to do with the way that they came in. This one came in first, so that's number 1. And then this one came in second, so it's number 2. That's the way it should be shown here. 1, 2. For some reason it's 4, 7. I don't know why, but... Can I heal? Sure. And then for 6 experience, we might as well just do it. I want to see what it looks like anyway, and we're nearing the end. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's funny. It looks like, I mean, yeah, a lava golem. I was going to say, it looks like a stone golem without a head, but I can see there's lava inside. That's pretty cool. I like it. For 6 experience, we used to be able to see... Oh, now we can, right up here. So, she's at 29. We still have some time with her. Okay. I am going to use this. Undo. Wait a minute. Let's use earth and ice. And I'm going to attack... Should I attack that one or this one? I'm gonna attack that one actually. Because if I can kill it... Nope. If I can kill it, then that's one less incoming attack, but what's gonna happen is, like, one of them is going to fit here, and then the other is right here. If I killed this one, then both of them would squeeze in there. I don't know what's worse. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm gonna use this just... Pick up some loot. Yeah, here we go. Just get out of here. I'm gonna spend some some time for you to just go and pick up some money back here. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. The oh, it's gonna kill itself? I'm okay with that. Nothing, and it's dead. Unless it kills it, but I don't think so. Nope. Awesome. That works out pretty well. Nightshroud's turn. Oh, heal. Yep. And I'm just gonna drop that. That's pretty useless at this point. Oh no! Aww. I forgot that she only had one card. She put one card into the discard pile and only had one card in her hand. So that killed her. That's fine. I mean, as I said, it is a bit clustery in here, but now it's a bit bad because the Nightshroud's gonna have to come in here. I mean, not that I was gonna like skip them or anything like that, but here we go. Cauterize and reckless offense. I think what I'm gonna do here is just take the retaliate and then this, and I can just burn a card. I think that's gonna work. We can, yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. You can continue picking up money over here. Sure. And let's did we lose? Oh, because I used the bottom. Okay. I was gonna say it seems a bit weird that I would have burned that, but let's get in here and 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't really care. All 3 of these are probably dead because of the Berserker. Okay. Oh, I didn't really see what they're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, just the one. Attack 1. But it's going after, and that one's going after. They're both going to be wounded, so it's gonna kill them. And then when this attacks here, it's going to take 2 damage from the retaliation and die. It's not going to be able to attack for 4 or more. So these are all 3 of these are dead because of her. Let's then move. And then you are just going to attack for 1. We can just move back here. I'm cool with that. No, don't skip. We want to curse. Cool. That 2, 3. Yeah, depending on what number they are, that works out. I'm cool with that. Let's move over to here. Pick up some more coins. Straight up scoundrel over here doing nothing to help out and just picking up money. So wound, wound. Yeah, it doesn't matter what. I mean, I guess if this was a +2 then it would kill it, but yeah, didn't think so. I'd have to draw a +2 and a ×2 for that to work, but so dead, attack. We'll take the damage, I don't care because it's dead anyway. Oh, lovely. That's great. And this one's dead anyway because it will attack next time and then die because of retaliation. So, perfect. Don't see what else to do here. Yeah, we won't be able to pick up that money. That's unfortunate. Well, here we go. I'll just redraw. We'll take that. Crystallizing Blast. It doesn't matter. Whatever else we take, we can pick up that money from the Crystallizing Blast movement. And then should be able to pick up a lot of money from that. I need to find a way to loot 6 or loot 1. Loot 6 would be weird. So, oh man. Okay. I guess move over to here. Confirm the movement. We'll skip and we'll confirm the action. Yeah, okay, that was actually a lot. 10 gold right there. And then skip the attack. Is there a reason to... Yeah, there we go. We'll heal for the experience. And then... Oh, really wanted to go over here. I thought I could. Yeah, it's too bad. Skip. Take it. You're dead. Nope, I want this. Well, good. Oh, we did it in under 2 hours. Yeah. A little frustrating, couple frustrating moments, as usual. I don't think there's any shortage of that in Gloomhaven, but victory. Seems as if the village is silent once more. And let's see here, the Berserker with 7 kills. I'm wondering if that counts the retaliation. I assume it does, but I don't think it counts the wounds. I don't think it does, but I want to say retaliation does count. Damage done 49. That's good, pretty good. That's not scoundrel good, but it's good. It's good. And let's see here, 26 taken, 20 healing. That's because I think at the end she healed herself for 11. And then 15 experience by the summoner. Again, that was bringing in the lava golem. Was 6 XP at once. And let's see here, I just want to watch the world burn. The Elementalist uses 30 area attacks. Cool. Cool. So that's a perk point for the Elementalist. We'll end here. We'll check out what we will take a look at for our bookkeeping phase of next episode, and then we'll call it. Oh, so we are getting 2 perk points. That's right, for the Elementalist. I forgot that I needed to keep the Elementalist alive. That would have been a good thing to know at the beginning. The Elementalist searches the ruined structures and finds some old scrolls from the mayor's office. Seems after Swagger's defense of the village, the settlement ended up in a huge debt. The payments are addressed to a tower located near to modern-day Silverwick in the mountains to the east. Looks like we should head there next. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. Oh, maybe not. Is that Silverwick? It is. Alright then. So it looks like we just need to unlock that. This might be one that I do on camera because it has some earth demons and flame demons, and we haven't seen too many of these. No, I don't want to travel. The ones that I'm trying to skip are like hounds and bandits. Ooh, this one has some savas in it, some lava savas. What are they? The firestorm? No, lava flow. Fire. There's ice storm and lava flow. Yeah, undead. The living corpses and living bones and things like that. We've done so many of those. The Enochs, we've done a ton of those. So I'm pretty much, yeah. So I'm gonna try and do these ones off camera, but so until we get to the quest locations for the what is it? The mercenaries, the characters. And I've already done one of those. I took a weekend and just played, I think, 3 over the weekend. I'm going to do that again, but I'm probably going to wait till the weekend again. Yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll claim this now. We can get that on at the top of the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like or leaving a comment. Always like reading some comments, especially if you made it this far. I appreciate anybody making it to the end of these beast of episodes. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.